When I write, yeah, I have a little metaphor for it. Then I'm standing on a riverbank and I'm trying to reach to the other side. So I always have a book with me that I write down ideas. So it's a little bit like I'm throwing rocks into the river and I'm trying to, when I realize that I can jump on the rocks and reach the other side, yeah, then I sit down and I write the first draft, just impulsively, just through. So far I've always been, one way or the other, doing films about people that are in crossroads in their lives. Either young people, young adults entering adulthood, and it's quite a turmoil in this era of every people's life, or the older generation that are on their last crossroad in their life, so to say. And it's, the film is about many things. The most obvious thing is the coming-of-age story, and the second obvious thing is a father and son story. But it's a story about generations and miscommunications as well, and yeah, love and loss. The sparrow sings beautifully and is beautiful and fragile like the boy. It has as well some religious metaphor in it as well. In Christianity, the sparrow means innocence and transition. Another topic that we are tackling in this film is, or as a part of the film, is masculinity. And even though at first glance the father seems strong, but he is maybe even more fragile than his son when it boils to the point. In my first short films that I was doing, they were really political, and I was trying to educate people in a political sense. And all the people, the only people that got moved by my films were people that shared the same ideas as I. And so I didn't achieve anything. As soon as I started to become personal and open my heart, then something happened. I felt really good in expressing myself and my vision of life and the grayscale of life that is really important to me. And the biggest reward that I can get is that after a film that I have made, somebody comes over to me and says, "Do you know what? I'm actually going to visit my grandfather or my grandmother now, or I'm going to call my father," or then I'm actually making a difference. And I guess in modern society there is so much output and so much things going on. We forget the essence of life, to try to be happy and to be kind.